Amukira gethi ciakwa muroreri wa Muthingi TV Hwa-Ini wa muthenya wa umuthi ni mwihoko wakwa ati no atidia oro wega na muthenya wako no akorwo ukiagirira umuthi ari tariki 8 mweri wa gatano mwaka wa 2023 kunyita ugani thiini wa mohoro maitu ma thaa ici na maya ni mamwe ma maria tukuhaririirie.
We as Azimio are opposed to these proposals.
Na maya ni mamwe ma maria tukuhaririirie. Mutongoria wa ngwataniro ya Azimio kuregana na mendekithia ma nyongerere ya marihi ma igoti akiuga ati ni agatigirira ndereti ino ndina hetuka bunge-ini kuona akenya ni makahatiririka na njira nene. Mutungatiri Ezekiel Odero guthitanga thirikari ya Kenya ni kuhinga kanitha na ceceni yake ya TV. Kaboni ya KM Look Up Media gucaka ya fundi wa mitambo Victor Shege uria uhurukire rucini rwa umuthi thutha wake gukuruhana mutino-ini wa farafara. Na ngoririkanie ati no korwo ugithie na mbere na kwaraniria nani kugerera kuria page yetu ya Facebook ni Muthingi TV arikio gihumo gia gutherema ritwa riakwa ni Waitherero wa Njoroge. Kiambiriria ni ati mutongoria wa ngwataniro ya Azimio la Umoja Raila Odinga ni okiriire na njira nene riandikithia ria mutongoria wa bururi ria nyongerera ya marihi ma igoti kuri indo itiganite guku bururi-ini. Akiaria na andiki a mohoro, Raila Odinga ni augite ati ni agutigirira riandikithia riri ni ria korwo rigikinywo bunge-ini kuona wongerereki wa magoti ni ukorwo ukiongerera indo nyingi thiini wa bururi na uguo ni ukorwo akihinyiriria mukenya na murimi o wothe handu ari.
Right, my name is Emmanuel Toff from Kate.
Elsewhere. This is a home to hustlers. Now Kenya Kwanza is going after their earnings. We disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans cannot be taxed to the bone just because of Kenya Kwanza's internal weaknesses. Rather than increase taxes, the regime must undertake the following. 1. An immediate stoppage of non-essential government expenditures, including the appointment of chief administrative officers, reduction in size of government, excess cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, directorates, advisors, aides, departments and CAS are gobbling up finances for the no good value for money. 3. Abolish money being spent on political operations that are disguised as relief food distribution or fundraisers. It makes no sense at all for a Kenya Kwanza operative to spend 20 million shillings on a chopper to distribute 1 million worth of food. 4. Domestic and international travel, conferences, workshops, and training must be reduced. First, we acted in good faith to call off the demonstrations last Thursday because Kenya Kwanza had approached us and said that they were ready now for talks and that we are going to remove Mr. Kenan, whom they had put in as among one of their delegates. But we knew that the real reason why they were doing it was because they were expecting the visitors were coming into town and they did not want demonstrations at that time. But we did act in good faith ourselves because they said they were serious. Now we are seeing signs of reluctance. We're seeing signs of reluctance now. All members of the other side are not available. they don't have a quorum to begin the discussions and so on. We have given them today and tomorrow. We have said that the talks must start in earnest on Wednesday. And if their delegation is not ready by Wednesday, we will treat that gentleman's agreement as cancelled.
Na tugithie na mbere na icio ciegemaine na magoti ni ati mũmbunge wa gĩcigo kĩa Alego Usonga Samuel Atandi nĩaikitie itana kuri abunge aruna ake kũgũithia ndereti ya kuongererwo kwa marĩhi ma igoti kuri indo itiganĩte na kuri amathingatĩte gũthikĩrĩria ikaya rĩa mũingĩ na kũgerania na rĩandĩkithia rĩrĩ kaimana. Akĩaria arĩ itũra-inĩ rĩa Uhembo wadi-inĩ ya Usonga augĩte atĩ kũhetũkio kwa rĩandĩkithia rĩrĩ nĩguo kũhatĩrĩria aruti a wĩra matiganĩte kũgerera kuongererwo na gũkorwo matararĩhwo mishahara yao.
Challenge Mheshimiwa Mohoro. President Waitherero. This idea of punitive taxation which Ruto is introducing, we are going to reject it. And I want to tell my colleagues in Parliament, I know Parliament is a useless institution now. It's so useless that members of Parliament are so cheap that you can just be bought by a word of mouth. Parliament is a useless institution, but for the sake of Kenyans and for the sake of the punitive taxes which Ruto is introducing, I want to beseech you members of Parliament to resist and reject those taxes. When Ruto was campaigning, he said he's going to ensure that the taxation regime that he was going to introduce was going to be affordable and is going to be something that which Kenyans can afford. But what he has done is the complete opposite. So we are going to urge Parliament, in your useless status, try to help Kenyans on this one. I'm pleading with you, members of Parliament.
Na tugithie na mbere ni ati Minister wa ũgitĩri wa thĩinĩ Professor Kithure Kindiki natĩtĩrithĩtie ikinya rĩa thirikari rĩa kũhinyĩrĩria mĩhatĩkano njera-inĩ itiganĩte gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ. Kũringana na Kindiki augĩte atĩ marongoreirie gũkuruhania honge itiganĩte ta cia ũcirithania nĩguo gũkinyanĩria ũndũ ũyũ. Oho nĩeranĩire atĩ kahinda-inĩ ka mĩeri mĩnini yũkĩte nĩ magũtigĩrĩra nĩ mathondeka mawatho merũ marĩa magũkorwo makĩrũmĩrĩrwo thĩinĩ wa njera ciothe gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ.
Tumeanzisha utaratibu wa kurekebisha sheria zinazohusu jela na maneno ya vituo vingine vya urekebishaji tabia. Therefore, we have initiated and drafted a new correctional services policy for our country. It is waiting cabinet approval. In another 1 month or so, we'll have a new modern correctional services policy for the Republic of Kenya. A policy that will look at our correctional facilities as places of rehabilitation of offenders and supporting them to reintegrate back to society. At the same time, we are going in the to review the Prisons Act, Cap 90. We'll also review Cap 91, 92, that is the Boston Institutions Act, and the Probation Act, to make sure that we modernize our correctional services to be relevant to the 21st century. Ile sheria tuko nayo ni ya zamani. Hiyo Prisons Act Cap 90 ni ya zamani. It's been amended here and there, but it's still old. Boston Institutions Act is old. The Probation Act is old. In fact, if there is a department we need to work on, PS, it is probation and aftercare services. That department is not doing very well, and we need to do whatever it takes to have a modern probation and aftercare services department to make sure that it resonates with our modern requirements as a country. And Secretary, through the PS, make sure that you bring me proposals so that I can support you even at cabinet level to make sure that we modernize the our probation and aftercare service.
Na tukithie na mbere ni ati munini wa mutongoria wa bururi Rigathi Gachagua umuthi ni acamanitie na kamishna mukaru wa bururi wa Ngeretha Jane na kuria marireirie iguru ria njira cia uiguano undomwe na unyitaniri wa mabũrũri maya meri ni giikaro-ini giki na kuria Gachagua agathiriirie bururi uyu wa Ngeretha na makiria iguru ria unyitaniri na bururi witu wa Kenya uhoro wigi maine na wonjoria gatagati ka mabũrũri maya meri. Oho ni marireirie iguru ria thayo thiini wa mihaka-ini ya bururi wa Kenya na mabũrũri maya mangi na makiria bururi wa Ngeretha.
I think a secure and stable northern Kenya is the best thing for this country, because we can be able now to put resources there to do food production and get people busy and support the rest of the country, because the lands are vast. Yeah. And they're also very productive. Yeah. If we can get it right, we secure so that there is no insecurity. Then we go to irrigation. Then the problems of this country in a very sustainable manner are sorted.
I think we've discussed before the opening of the border when we were in LAC together, and had the formal reopening of the border. When it reaches that stage, will enhance that trade security and take the rug out from under the feet of Al-Shabaab.
Right.
Because they won't be able to do illegal revenue. They'll be spotted more easily going across the border, because everybody else is using legal routes. So I'm just delighted that we can commit to this for a sort of 3-4 year period of cooperation together. We're very much aware of the history of the region and that some of the instability was on decisions that my colonial forebears took. And so I also feel that there is a moral obligation to review and support.
We don't need to overemphasize on the relationship between Kenya and the United Kingdom. Our history is a long one and a good one. And that is why even the president found time to go and attend the coronation of King Charles. And we enjoy good, and your stay here for the time you have been here has contributed immensely to enhancing those relations. And as trading partners, we are doing very well, and it is our belief that we'll even do much better as we go along.
Na tukiuma kuu ni ati mũmbunge wa gĩcigo gĩa Tongaren John Muruba Chikati ni amũkĩrĩte na kunyita ũgeni mũtungatĩri wa nja cia gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ niwe Yesu wa Tongaren na ũrĩa ũĩkaine ta Eliud Wekesa. Chikati ekinyĩtie gwake mũkũyũ-inĩ nĩguo kuona magegania ma mũtungatĩri ũyũ maya mokĩte rĩrĩ gũkoretwo na rĩtana rĩa mĩario rĩa atongoria a kanitha.
Sana nyumbani kwa Yesu.
Mungu alisema yaliyofichwa yote naenda kuyaweka wazi, likiwemo swala la Shakahola. Paul aupepe msalaba wake mwenyewe, maana amepatikana na hatia. Ukisoma maandiko yanasema ukipatikana na hatia, basi wewe mwenyewe utachukuliwa hatua. Viongozi wa makanisa ambao ni wachungaji katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, pia msinipike mawe. Ukisoma Isaya 1:18 nasema njoni tusemezane.
Namjua huyu Yesu wa Tongareni, ni kijana ambaye amezaliwa nikiona, alienda shuleni nikiona, mambo yake jinsi huwa anaendelea na kanisa yake huwa naiona. Na kila mtu anakuanga na yake ambaye anaweza kufanya kazi yake ya kuabudu Mwenyezi Mungu.
Na ripoti ya Yesu wa Tongaren ĩkorwo ĩkĩhenie kahinda ga gũkorwo ngĩhũmũka na gũkorwo gĩthiĩ haraya nĩ amu nĩgũkorwo ngĩcokereria tũthiĩ na mbere na kuona ũrĩa bũrũri witũ wa tinda ũkĩgariũra.
Hey darling, are we still on for a coffee date?
I'm waiting for you to come and pick me up.
I should be able to pick you in a few.
It's a coffee yogurt date?
It's not just a yogurt, it's royal coffee yogurt.
Flow with the sweet taste of thick and smooth Royal Fresh coffee yogurt. Royal Fresh, the royal taste of freshness.
Rĩu nĩkĩ mũthee atĩrĩrĩ tigana inani nĩ ndĩramenya ũrĩa ndĩreka mbeca ningĩ nĩ ciakwa ndarĩ kĩici kĩu ũrĩa ndĩreka na mũndũ tigana inani nĩkĩ mũrenda mũnjĩre kuwa thikũ na taitũ rĩu rĩ nĩ tũmũbuate tũkarore tũmũbuate mũthee kũnde gũkũ nĩ ũcio nĩ woka atĩrĩrĩ we ũronetio ku nĩ mbara kai kũrĩa tũrendia 550 kakwĩra kũngĩ ĩni haha makuta na phase 2 na kuona kũtũrendia 350 na deposit no igana nĩ igana rĩmwe ici gĩoka he mweke ũkareha kahora kahora niĩ ndĩronetio Baraka kũrĩa kwĩna rũgiri rwa thitima na kwĩna maĩ aya nĩgito ĩni gũkũ kwa ndagima gũtirĩ mũroti atarĩ taitũ na nĩkĩo ndĩmwĩraga ndagima
Niengo ikara da kuinera kungai Alandi toka kugani wenga otokuba nitikurai Ashako itira mehoka na neu higagi Chirane ashako
Mutungwe na kwaleria Osho muthinekanie Osho desetwo ngoro
Lengo kuona Nikapa habe mote igoro
Muthingi nĩ hĩndĩ tũrawamba nona tũkĩwambaga ndĩ haha gwĩkĩra ũira atĩ mũthingi ũrĩa tũramba wĩhandĩte ka ta ihiga rĩa nyaigĩ nyitanagĩra naniĩ Mũthoni wa Wambũgũ thĩinĩ wa tabarĩra ya igagũrĩro gũkũ kwa Mũthingi TV kĩhumo gĩa gũtherema.
Gunyite orege ogani mwiroreri wa Mũthingi TV agikorwo ni hingora hingurira mutambo waku wa Mũthingi TV arikio kihumo gya gutherema thii na mbere na kwaraniria nani kugerera kuria page ya Facebook ario Mũthingi TV na tugithie na mbere ni ati thirikari ni ikireire hari kugacirithia kihonia kia thina wa mũiyũro wa mai makiguo na uria ukoretwo ukigumira matura ma ithũĩro ria bururi na o ni kuringana na minister wa ukinyaniria Eliud Owalo na uria oigete ati imwe cia ihonia ni kugetha mai maya niguo kumahuthira hari gutabania urimi hindi ya riua. Oho ni oigete ati aria magumeirwo ni mũiyũro uyu ni makorwo makiheo uteithio wa irio oro ndumwe ni makorwo magiteithĩrĩrio niguo makorwo makeherio kuma kuri mũiyũro uyu wa mai.
We want to ensure that there is sustainable food security, and that's why we are going the route of irrigation. Like in this area, we want to do a major irrigation project along the River Yala so that we have got not just adequate food for purposes of subsistence, but also surplus for export to other countries or even. That is a long-term measure. As far as the floods is concerned, we want to do the silting so that the water can flow towards the lake as opposed to downwards towards where people are doing what? The families are resident. But we also want to do dikes in some of these areas. When it comes to the major floods in Nyando, we want to ensure as government that we pursue the Korusoin Dam to a logical conclusion, because that Korusoin Dam is going to support or address three fundamental issues. One, we can use that for purposes of power generation. Two, we can use that for purposes of irrigation, so that during drought we have got adequate water. When there's extra water during the long rains, then it should flow into the dam so that it is stored there. When there is a deficit of water, then that's what now we use for irrigation.
Na tugitigana na icio ni ate kanitha wa CCF mwena wa Nyahururu ni manyitanĩire harĩ gũkinyaniria wa ũhandi wa mĩtĩ itemi-inĩ rĩa gũkinyaniria kĩoneki kĩa mũtongoria wa bũrũri Ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto ya gũkorwo makĩhanda mĩtĩ bilioni 15 gũkinyĩria mwaka wa 2032. Kũringana na mũthikabu wa kanitha ũyũ niwe ũtongoretie mĩhang'o-inĩ ĩno, na kũrĩa augĩte atĩ nĩ harĩ bata gũthomithia mũingĩ bata wa gũkorwo tũgĩthondeka na tukihĩmbĩria maria maturigicĩirie.
Jina yangu naitwa Bishop Itakenyo Mwangi na hudumu chini ya CFF Christian Foundation Fellowship hapa Nyahururu, na leo tumekuwa na ibada speciali ya kuombea watoto wetu kurudi shule na vile vile kumshukuru Bwana kwa sababu ya kutupatia mvua ya wakati, na tukaonea ni vizuri tukimalizia tuwe na hii ibada mzuri ya kupanda miti, na kupitia neema yake Mungu ni wiki nilikuwa ninaomba Mungu na Mungu akanielekeza nitafutie washirika wangu miti.
Kwa majina naitwa David Nyaga, mimi ni mshirika wa hii kanisa, na siku ya leo niko na raha isipokuwa na kifani kwa sababu bishop wetu Kenywa amekuja na akafikiria ni vizuri sisi atuletee miti kama washirika, kila mtu apande yake.
Kwa hivyo leo tumefanya hii exercise ya kupatiana miti, tumepatiana miti zaidi ya 1000 na kitu na matunda zaidi ya 60, na inaamini ya kwamba hii ni mwanzo, tutaendelea na kupeana hii miti.
Mimi nakaa hapa Nyahururu na niko na plot naenda kupanda hii miti, na naamini ati mwaka 2-3 tapata mazao.
Sababu tupande miti, tusaidie taifa letu, tutengeneze mazingira, maana mazingira ikiwa sawa, hatutakuwa tunakuwa na ukafu wala kukosa mvua.
Nimefurahia siku ya leo vile tumepatiwa miti na daktari wetu Bishop Kenywa ambaye ametupatia miti na avocado za hash, ndiposa tukaweze kupanda. Kuko na mvua nyingi sana huu mpande wetu wa Laikipia, tumebahatika amepatia hata wa senior citizen wale wako na 60 years and above. Tumefurahia sana tukiwa kanisa letu la CFF Nyahururu vile tumepatiwa miti more than 1000 na avocado, watu wote wameenda na miti.
Na tugithie na mbere ni ati cira wa muigithia wa bũrũri wa ũgeni Monthida Rashi kuria athingatĩte akorirwo akigathĩrĩria bengi ya Eco na Kenya atatu igũrũ rĩa kũmekwĩra kũnyitanĩra na ateti ngũthi nĩguo kũmũiya mũigana wa ciringi milioni 300 ũgathikĩrĩrio tarĩki 10 mweri ũyũ. Mũcirithania Alfred Mobea niwe uheanĩte gĩathĩ gĩkĩ agĩathana mĩena yerĩ gũgatemania macokio mao wa gatatu kiumia gĩkĩ. Mwangi wa Murugi arĩ na ripoti ĩno makĩria.
Katika sakata hiyo ya mamilioni ya pesa, mwekezaji huyo wa kigeni Monthida Rashi ambaye ni mkurugenzi wa kampuni ya KiwiPay Kenya ameomba mahakama kumsaidia kuzirudisha pesa ambazo anadai zilihamishwa kutoka kwa akaunti yake na kutua mikononi mwa wanasiasa shupavu bila idhini yake.
My company have to close because if I go to EcoBank, they throw money. They say
na tugithie na mbere na pole sana ni tondu wa ndeto ni ati ceceni ya umemerekia ya Lookup TV hamwe na kambuni yothe ya KM Lookup Media ni cakaite gikuũ kia umwe wa fundi wa mitambo niwe Victor Shege na uria uhurukite kana ukorirwo akihuruka mathaa ma ruciini ũmũthĩ thutha wake gukuruhana na mutino wa farashe. Akoretwo ari muruti wira wa ceceni ĩno na iria ira rũthiomi rwa Gĩthweri na rĩa Gĩthũngũ na ĩrĩa nĩ ĩmwe ya ceceni ya Muthingi TV. Na tukaikiuga pole sana kuri family yo na tukauga Victor Shege aromama kwega kuraga. Tukithie na mbere ni ati urumwe wa kanitha wa Methodist gĩtarũ gĩa Gĩcũa-inĩ mandikithitie kamiti iria irathundurirwo ni mutongoria wa bururi Ndagitari Ruto ikihorana kana ikirora na kinyideto cia kuria gwa mwena wa Shakahola ndu wa korwo magitengeria kana makihiuhia uthuthuria wa miri iria ikoretwo igithie na mbere guthundurio thiini wa mutitoyo wa Shakahola na kuria ugwo ni mathite na mbere na kuga ati undu uyu ndukoretwo ukirorwo na njira iria yagiriire kuona riboti ino ya mutongoria wa bururi gukorwo agithondeka kamiti ino ni mugaru wa gatiba ya Kenya na mutongoria wa bururi gukorwo agithondeka kamiti ino tondu wa ukorwo akirora na kinyi maundu maya mege maine na mutito uyu wa Shakahola.
Aware a commission of inquiry has been formed under the chairmanship of Reverend Mtava Msemi. We strongly feel that the government should be more proactive through its machineries because it is able to know what goes on from the grassroots because the government has a long arm and it can reach to where no ordinary person can reach. We hope that the recommendations of the commission that has been set up by the government will be implemented fully when that commission has completed its work.
Kile ambacho nataka kuhimiza watu wote na mimi kama mama nataka kuambia wamama ya kwamba najua mama una nguvu sana, mama unaweza ukageuza mambo hata katika nyumba yako, katika kanisa na katika nchi nzima. Mama una jukumu sana, nataka nikwambie mwenzangu, mama una jukumu sana ya kupeleka hiyo nyumba yako mbinguni, ukienda kanisani upeleke watu mbinguni na the entire world. Hakikisha maneno yako ni ya Mungu ili tukaweze kupeleka watu mbinguni. Mambo haya ni mabaya sana, walioathirika najua ni kina mama na watoto wengi na hata ni wanawake wengi, ni kwa sababu tuko na urahisi sana ya kusikia mambo. Tujihadhari, tukisikia tukaweze kuchuja.
Thina bereni Teshira wa mwigithia wa bururi wa ugeni Monthida Rashi uria akorirwo agithitanga bengi ya Ekona a Kenya atatu iguru ria kumekwira kunyitanira na teti ngothi niguo kumuia muigana wa shiringi milioni 300 wakorwo ciro uyu gakorwo ugithikiririo tariki 10 mweri uyu mushirithania Alfred Mabea niwe uheanite giathi giki agiathana na mieri eri gugatamania macokio mao wa gatatu kiumia giukite. Mwangi wa Murugi ari na ino makiria
ni thiini wa ndeto ici cia ngukumio ya mamilioni ma mbeca na kuria muigithia uyu wa ugeni ni Monthida Rashi na uria niwe murugamiriri munene wa kambuni ya Kiwi Kenya ahoete igoti kumuteithia gucokia mbeca iria augite ati ciathamirio kuma akaunti yake ya bengi na kuwa moko-ini ma teti ngothi mugaru na wendi wake.
My company have to close because if I go to EcoBank, withdraw money, they say, oh, when you have zero in court, the only way you can access fund. My staff don't get paid for 11 months. We don't get pay rent. We cannot pay tax to the government.
Rashi augete ati aruti ake a wira a hau kabere nio Stephen Njenga, Felix Lekishe na Joseph Maina ni manyitanire njama-ini ya kumuia mbeca ici makurika iria mashiringi gavana wa tene wa kaunti ya Kiambu William Kabogota mwikuirwo nguthi oici-ini uyu.
How come politician Kaboko and Luila Y is coming to receive such a $320 million to Kiwi? Who are they? Are they a one of director Kiwi?
Oho, Rashi ni athitangite bengi ya Eko ni gwitikiria guthamio kwa mbeca ici kinya akaunti-ini cia andu kiumbe na kambuni ingi hatari rutha rwake wengia wa gukorwo ati no wina rutha rwa kuheana mwerekera ta uyu.
I have received a text message from EcoBank and the money have been removed $2.5 million to Waitherero firm without my consent. I'm not aware in this lawyer. I don't appoint him, and my company KiwiPay Kenya don't know him.
Mũcirithania rĩu nĩ arutĩte watho wa makaya ma Monthida Rashi na athitangwo angĩ gũtemania macokio ma cira ũyũ tarĩki mweri ũyũ. Oho mwerekera wa mahoya mangĩ ma mwena wa athitangwo makarutwo tarĩki 17 o mweri ũyũ.
I direct that the applications for leave to bring derivative suits in E469 and E484 of 2022 is disposed of immediately. The parties therein to file the skeletal submissions in those files for highlighting on the 10th of May 2023 at 1:15 p.m. In the meantime, comprehensive directions in all the matters will be given on 17th 2023 at 8:30 a.m. and the status quo in all the matters stands until.
Handũ-inĩ ha Mũthingi TV rĩakwa nĩ Mwangi wa Mũrugi.
Na tukiuma kuu mwena wa Gĩcũa-inĩ tuthie ĩmwe nginya kũrĩa mwena wa Embu nĩ atĩ atumia anini na arĩa matigĩire mathomo mao kũrũmĩrĩra okuoha nda cia tene marĩ na gĩtũmi gĩa gũkũngũiya na gũkena. Ũũ nĩ thutha wa mũtumia mũmbunge wa kaunti ya Embu nĩwe Njoki Njerũ kũrugũria mũbango wa kũmateithia. Akĩaria arĩ cukuru-inĩ wa University wa Embu hĩndĩ ya mĩhang'o ya kũheana kĩgĩna kĩa basarĩ rungu rwa thirikari nene, Njerũ augĩte atĩ atumia aya teithika o rĩrĩa mangĩtĩkĩra gũkorwo magĩcoka macukuru-inĩ. No na kũrĩ ũguo nĩ akoretwo akĩũria aciari na makĩria aciari a atumia ũkoragwo makĩarĩria ciana ciao hingo ĩrĩa marĩ mathukuru-inĩ nĩgetha makahota kũrĩkia mathukuru mao wega na gũthoma ihinda rĩrĩa rĩagĩrĩire. Oho nĩ augĩte atĩ atumia arĩa magũkorwo magĩtĩkĩra gũcoka mathukuru-inĩ na gũkorwo akĩmateithĩrĩria nĩguo mathiage mathukuru marĩa marĩhotaga gũkorwo makĩinũka thĩinĩ wa mĩciĩ yao.
Haya, sign kisha Margaret wa Kiambere Kombre.
We thank you kwamba wakati huu Mheshimiwa Didi Nyoro, tutaniongea Kiswahili kabla masaa kwisha, niseme tumeshukuru sana kwa vile watu wetu wamekuja katika akaunti yetu ya Embu. Tulikuwa tumewaahidi tutawapatia bursaries na ni wakati ambapo kuna shida ya school fees na mashule itafunguliwa siku ya Jumatatu. Kwa hivyo tukaonelea tuje tuwapatie bursaries leo kabla ya siku ya Jumatatu. Mpango huu wa bursaries GAF tunajua pewa tu kiasi ambacho tutakipokea kwa shukran na pia tukipeane katika uwazi katika mashule yetu yote na wanafunzi wetu wote ambao wako klasi hizo 4. Nimekuwa nikitangulia kusema wale PWDs, wale orphans, wale wa single mothers na single fathers na wale pia vulnerables, wale ambao wameathirika zaidi. Kwa hivyo siku ya leo hicho kiwango ndicho kitapewa bursaries leo, na pia tunajua ya kwamba hivi karibuni pia tutapeana pesa zingine for quarter 3 and quarter 4 waweze kwenda shule. Na pia tuna mpango mwingine wa kuona ya kwamba wale wasichana walitoka shule kwa sababu walipata watoto. Msichana alipata mtoto akiwa darasa la kwanza ama la pili, la tatu ama la 4. Niko na mpango wa kuzunguka katika kaunti mzima ward by ward, tushirikiane na all the stakeholders wanipatie watoto wale ambao walitoka shule kwa sababu ya kupata watoto, niweze kuwarudisha shule na watasomea boarding schools, wataenda day schools, ndiposa waweze jioni mzazi anaenda kuona mtoto wake, lakini mchana yeye ni mwanafunzi, lakini jioni ni mzazi.
Na riboti ĩyo ya kumakoria kaunti ya Embu nĩyo ĩgũkorwo ĩkĩhe kahinda kangĩ ga gũkorwo ngĩrikĩria ndũgakorwo ũgĩthiĩ haraya nĩ amu nĩgũkorwo ngĩcokereria tũthiĩ na mbere na kuona ũrĩa bũrũri witũ watinda ũkĩgariũra.
Mũthingi nĩ hĩndĩ tũrawamba no na tũkĩwambaga ndĩ haha gwĩkĩra ũira atĩ mũthingi ũrĩa tũramba wĩhandĩte ta ihiga rĩa nyaigĩ. Nyitanagĩra naniĩ Mũthoni wa Wambũgũ thĩinĩ wa tabarĩra ya igagũrĩro gũkũ kwa Mũthingi TV, kĩhumo gĩa gũtherema.
Fururine wa Mugikuyu tukiugaga ati wona cihanda wega thaa imwe cia hwa-ini
tukiugaga ni mathaa ma mburi ikiingira
na ithuĩ nĩ twambĩkĩte hema kaunti ciothe 47
tukirongoreria maria matukonie turita nyumba ya mumbi
ni amu nyumba nini iciraga utuku gutigirira ati nĩ tũkũmenyithia maria maragithie na mbere na gũkunũka
tondu nyumba nini iciraga utuku
ni o muthenya wona cihanda thaa imwe hwa-ini
na thaa 3 cia utuku
nyitanagira na niĩ Waitherero wa Njoroge
Baire wa Mararo
na niĩ Wanjiro wa Maina
niĩ Wanja wa Wanjiro ndihandĩte iharo-inĩ
kumenyithia ũrĩa bũrũri ũregariũra
nayo ceceni tiĩngĩ
ceceni-inĩ yaku wendete ya Muthingi TV tukirongoreria maria matukoniĩ ta nyumba ya mumbi
Riu nĩ kimuthe atiriri tigana inani nĩ ndĩramenya ũrĩa ndĩreka mbeca ningĩ nĩ ciakwa ndarĩ kĩici ũrĩa ndĩreka na Niki. Murenda munjire kuwa thiku na taitu. Riu ri ni tumubuate tukarore. Tumubuate. Muthe. Kone guku. Ndio cio.
Ni woka. Atiriri. We uronetio ku. Ni barakai kuria turendia 550.
Kakwira kugi.
Ni. Ha makuta na phase 2. Na kuona kuturendia 350.
Na deposit no igana.
Na igana rimwe ici gyo kahe mwe gyo kahe kahora kahora.
Ni ndironetio baraka kuria kwina rugiri rwa thitima na kwina mai.
Aya. Ni goko kwa ndagima gutire buro tietari taitu na nikio ndimwiraga ndagima.
Hey darling, are we still on for a coffee date?
I'm waiting for you to come and pick me up.
I should be able to pick you in a few.
It's a coffee yogurt date?
It's not just a yogurt, it's royal coffee yogurt.
Flow with the sweet taste of thick and smooth Royal Fresh coffee yogurt. Royal Fresh, the royal taste of freshness.
Kwenda kwariria o ucio muthinĩkanie o ucio thecetwo ngoro nĩngũkuona nikaba habe mũtĩ igũrũ.
Gunyite orege uganithini wa mutaburuko witu wa mohoro mathaa ici na mbere na kwaraniria nani kugerera kuri ogwa page ya Facebook ario Muthingi TV na tugithie na mbere ni ati atongoria a kiuteti kuma kaunti cia Isiolo, Marsabit na Tana River manireirie mubango wa kamite uria uguteithiriria gukinyaniria mabataro ma aikari a mwena ucio. Mutongoretio ni governor wa Isiolo Abdi Ibrahim Guyo maugite aikari meguteithika riria abunge kunyitanira na bunge ya mutongoria wa bũrũri Dagitari William Ruto niguo makorwo magithikiriria na makorwo makiaka thiini wa kaunti ciao.
Rekea sherehe ya Banticha na dada yetu Habiba. Wacha tufunge safari tuje Isiolo tuketishe watu wetu tuwapatanishe ili wasonge pamoja.
Serikali ya William Samuel Ruto kwa sababu ya kujali maslahi ya wananchi wetu na tunampongeza sana. Tuko na share yetu na tutaendelea kufuatilia tuhakikishe watu wetu wamepata kazi katika national government.
Pewa wadhifa ya kipekee ambao hatujawahi kuwa naye tangu Kenya ipate uhuru. Na kwa hivyo tuna shukuru serikali leo hata siku zijazo kuweza kuendeleza Kenya mbele. Sehemu hii na zingine wafugaji ambaye imeendelea kuwa na shida. Tunashukuru sana yale ambaye Interior ikiongozwa na Profesa Kindiki ya kusoma wakati ni ya kufanya maendeleo. Maneno ya cattle na livestock rustling imepitwa na wakati. Kwa hivyo hata sisi tuko na jukumu kama wananchi kuhakikisha tumesimama na serikali yetu.
Umegawanya na milango na dirisha. Hiyo ni mfano ambao sisi kama jamii tunafaa kuiga. Fitina haina maana. Siasa imeisha. Siasa tutangoja 2027. Sahi ni time. Kwa hivyo tufanye kazi pamoja. Sisi watu wa Tana River ni watu wa karimu. Wakati wa ukame tumewa invite na mumekuja, tumekaa pamoja na saa hizi ni wakati wa malisho.
Mabereni ate aremi a kahua kuma kaunti ya Bungoma ni magite na giikaro na kamiti ya urimi ya Senate niguo kwariria uria mangiagirithia urimi wa kahua mwena wa irathiro ria bururi. Ni giikaro-ini giki na kuria aremi maitururire mathina mao makiuga ni makoretwo makihinyiririo ni broka na njira nene na ukirio uguo maseneta aya na thiini wa kamiti ino ni maiguithaniirie gutwara ndereti ino bunge-ini niguo kuona uria mangikorwo makiaririria aremi a kahua thiini wa mwena uyu na oho uria mangikorwo makiagirithia thoko yao ya kahua.
Kitu ingine ambayo iko hapo ya price stabilization, hiyo ni kitu ya maana. Sisi kama wakulima tutaunga hiyo mkono, tuwe na price stabilization, kwa sababu hatujui wakulima, sisi kama wakulima wa majani chai hatujui kwamba inatakana sasa
wa kahawa. Kaunti ambayo ilitoa kahawa nyingi sana ilikuwa kaunti ya Kirinyaga. Kwa hivyo mimi nimetoka hapa kwa sababu naelewa.
Managers watakuja watakuwa recognize, wataleta submission. Wale wameandika watasema, kaunti assembly watasema yao, kaunti government watasema yao, kwa sababu tumemaliza kipindi ya kujuana. Swala wa chai, tuko na vitabu viwili. Kuna moja iko na rangi ya samawati ambayo ni zaidi ya ingine kwa sababu zote ni ziko katika rangi ya samawati. Hiyo ndio TB. Iko na rangi ya blue, tunaanza na hiyo ndio TB. Kama mnavyokumbuka kuna TB ambayo ililetwa na mheshimiwa Majority Leader wa Kericho anaitwa Aaron Cheriot. Ndio inaitwa TB 2020. Kama mengi ambayo tumeongea hapo, utaona hata bali tunazunguka mkulima anakaa na nani atakuja ongeza hiyo kidogo mambo ya kuuza chai zaidi moja kwa moja. Hiyo ni kitu moja inakuwa ikitokea. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu mkulima anapo hiyo pia utaona kuna venye kuna levels zinatarajiwa ziwe zingine za kufanya price stabilization. Hiyo ni kusema nini? Mkulima afanye kila wakati akiuza chai leo inatoka. Kitu ya pili ni kitu inaitwa kufanya auction process iwe rahisi ya kuuza majani chai, si ndio? Majani chai ukikuza mali unakuza mpaka iende kwa mkulima. Chai kama kutoka imenunuliwa for example tuseme
kiuma kuu mwena wa Bungoma ni ati aikari itura ria Bomachoge Borabu kaunti ya Kisii maroroganite magicakaya guthuka gwa bara na iria maugite ateto ikige na kwaga darasha ya kugerera ya gukirira riria mararinga njui na maugite ati undu uyu ukoretwo ugicokera gwa kahinda ka miaka 10 na riu ni maugite wona magakorwo magithikiririo kana wona thirikari ya ukorwo igithikiriria ikaya riao gwa kahinda ka nduko 14 ni magokorwo makirurungana kana makiambiriria mururungano munene nginya thirikari ikorwo igithikiriria ikaya riao.
Hapa tumekuja kwa sababu tumekadhama ambalo barabara ya kwenda Magenche kutoka Riokindo haipitiki kamwe. Hii daraja imemaliza miaka takriban sasa inaelekea 10 kwa sababu ya waheshimiwa ambao tunapigia kura ambao wanatukejeri ni madharau, kwa sababu alisema kwa siku 100 atakuwa amemaliza daraja hii angalau weke moram kuelekea Magenche, lakini kufikia sasa anaulizwa anasema kwamba atafikiria takriban miaka 2 ijayo na sisi tutakuwa tukiteseka hiyo miaka 2 ijayo.
Hatuna njia ya kupita kwa hii njia. Hiyo ni mzigo mzito tumepewa. Juzi kuna mama mwingine alikuwa anapelekwa kwa hospitali kwa kujifungua akaanguka kwa hii mto. Sasa hii mheshimiwa wetu, unataka watu wako wakue hai ama unataka wakufe? Kwa hii hali, kwa upendo wako tunakuomba ukaweza ukatutengenezea hii barabara, kwa sababu hii barabara ndio inapita wamama tunasumbuka, hata tukibeba chai kwa kichwa tunakuja na matope tukianguka. Hakuna mwenye anatutoa.
Angalia Tunduvali ilikuwa imesimika vile iko. Hii ndio barabara ilikuwa kina Mkunda Nyeni kwa ametengeneza tangu zamani. Kina Mheshimiwa Onyanja hapa ndio kwenda kwa Mheshimiwa Onyanja. Hata watu wakutoa pole kwa Mheshimiwa Visino kwenda huko. Pande hii tunabeba mili. Tunapita lamani huko mahali ambaye ni barabara mbali sana. Tuelewe sasa. Mheshimiwa tusaidie mapema sana. Kama hutatusaidia tumesema hiyo sasa wamama hawatalala kwa nyumba.